Hey guys, Monochrome here. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, welcome. Genuinely good to have you. Today we're taking a look at the Kershaw Electron. Let me show you the packaging this little guy comes in. Now, it's clear plastic with a flap on the backside, which allows you to reuse this. And that's a good thing because the Electron is rather pointy, but does not come with a sheath or any sort of cover, unless you count the plastic packaging, which is a bit thick, as a cover for it that you can use to carry around with you, transport it. And yeah, it's not exactly easy to take the item in and out of this reusable plastic packaging. But if you want to perhaps take the Electron on a trip, it's a good way to put it in your suitcase without having it poke holes in your clothing. So let's take a closer look at the item. And there it is. Now this is one of those polymer plastic knives. And yeah, there's really no actual cutting edge to speak of. As you can see, no bloody fingers. It is rather pointy though, needle-like tip. Overall length is just a hair over 5 inches, just a hair over. And yeah, as usual, specs in the description box below. Check that out when the video is over if you'd like to. And yeah, on this side, you have a somewhat conventional spear point blade shape. On the other side, it's actually a bit dished out, and that's a good place to rest your thumb. Now, that's not a good place to rest your thumb if you want to go stabbity stab and take this through a metal detector and sneak yourself on board. I mean, yes, I did mention in the title that this is something John Wick would own, but not as an assassin's tool. No. This is something John Wick would own as a letter opener with a surprisingly sharp tip. Normally, letter openers don't have an actual cutting edge and their tips are rounded, but because it's John Wick, yeah, nice pointy tip. I mean, honestly, guys, things like this really are mostly a novelty item. They really are. And I'll tell you why. Although the construction is plastic polymer, and the plastic polymer itself won't set off any metal detectors, yeah. Kershaw is a reputable company. And like all reputable companies, they're not going to make an all-plastic assassin's tool that professionals can carry, easily purchase on board a plane. No. And they're also not going to make an all-plastic, non-metallic weapon that idiots can carry on board a plane just to see if they can. Hey, let's try this out. No. And Kershaw, along with other companies that make plastic polymer weapons, yeah, they want to maintain their good reputation. So they will oftentimes put either thin metal plates, metal rods, or sometimes metal shavings in the molding process in their plastic polymer tools. And Kershaw is no different. Yep, that's their logo. That's a piece of metal plate right in the handle, both sides. And that lanyard hole reinforced with metal. So please do not be a dumbass and try to take this through security, taped to your leg, taped to your arm, or in some cases, yeah, if you're a guy, taped to your member, or if you're a woman, yeah, secreted inside your biological pocket. That's how I'm going to refer to it. So, yeah, this would make an excellent item for John Wick as his letter opener. And it does work well as a letter opener. It just happens to be one made mostly out of polymer plastic with a sharp tip. So I guess if someone tries jumping through the window and surprising John Wick while he's opening up his bills, yeah, I guess John Wick could go stabbity stab. And he would know which soft targets to plunge this into. Realistically, though, guys, this is a letter opener with a sharp tip and pretty much a novelty item. It's something for you to pretend to be an assassin. I mean, yeah. All of the reputable knife companies, they make, well, the ones that actually make polymer plastic so-called weapons, yeah, they've got metal on the inside. Kershaw is just a bit more blatant and upfront about it. Hey, here's our logo on a metallic plate inside the handle. Yeah. Please don't be stupid and try to take this past airport security. You will be caught. And the thing is, guys, when it comes to airport security, if you have a small folding knife, especially a traditional one, in a pocket, and you go through airport security and the metal detector goes off, it's like, oh, I am so sorry. I carry this thing every day. I use it at work. It's very handy. I honestly forgot to take it out of my pocket because I'm just so used to it. I'm sorry. Okay, sir, we understand, but if you want to make your flight, we're gonna have to confiscate it. Okay. Now, imagine trying to go through airport security and they find something like this. And I guarantee you, TSA are trained to recognize non-metallic weapons. They're trained. And they also know that all of the reputable companies out there, including Kershaw, they put metal in their plastic polymer weapons. Why? They don't want to get sued. They don't want to get sued by a victim on board an airplane who got stabbed by someone. They don't want to get sued by the idiot customer they sold this to, who perhaps agreed to a pat down rather than have his body scanned and, oh, hey, what's this? TSA found his knife during a pat down. They don't want to get any attention from the federal or state government along the lines of, why are you making this? And so if you have something like this on you and you try to go through airport security, I'm sorry, but you can't claim that this is just a pocket knife or just a utility knife. And, oh, sorry, I forgot I had it on me. Okay, fair enough. It is very lightweight, but there's no sheath. So if you've got this taped to a body part or hidden inside your body, especially in between your legs, yeah, you can't explain that away. Oh, that's just my utility knife. I'm sorry. I always carry it with me. I'm used to the weight. I forgot to take it out of my pocket. Sir, no. Now, we're going to have to detain you while we call the police, and you're going to speak with them. So a traditional pocket knife, or even a modern day pocket knife that you carry fully in a pocket, yeah, you can make the excuse that, oh, I'm so sorry. I use that as a tool every day. I forgot to take it out of my pocket. I'm used to the weight. Okay, that's a reasonable sounding excuse. With something like this or similar, no, they're not going to believe you. They're not. So, yeah, this is, I mean, honestly, if you want a modern day, nice looking letter opener with a sharp point, okay, here you go. If you want something where you can pretend you're an assassin, okay, there you go. If you just want a little polymer plastic novelty, technically knife, well, there you go. For everyone else, I really can't recommend this. I can't. I bought it as a curiosity. I wanted to try it out, and yeah, that's pretty much it. No cutting edge, metal plate, metal reinforced lanyard hole, overall length, hair over 5 inches. And yeah, it's a curiosity. It's a novelty knife. It's not really much more than that. Does it work well as a letter opener? Well, yes, it does. It does. Although some might not like the short length of the technically blade. It does work well as a letter opener, and ironically, the tip is useful for when you get a letter that's sealed up almost to the very edges of the envelope. This is good for getting in there and then, yeah, rip through with the non-existent cutting edge that looks like a cutting edge. So, yes, it works well as a letter opener, and that's about it. That's about it, guys. It's a nice little curiosity. So if you're interested, it's not too expensive. But overall, no, I can't recommend it. No, absolutely not. And if you are looking for an assassin's tool, you know what? Get a high-powered sniper's rifle. I don't know what to tell you. Yeah, no, guys, this is not an assassin's tool. This is, well, maybe in a fantasy John Wick movie, this would be an assassin's tool, but in real life, it's really a novelty item for the most part. That's it for today, guys. I hope you enjoyed the video. Please stay safe out there. I will see you guys soon. I definitely have more content coming up. Have a good one.